So my take on Hoi Hin, Hoi Hin, Thailand. I hope I'm saying that right. Hoi Hin. I remember an older lady. I was at the train station when I first got there. I was getting off the train, and she asked me where I was going. And I said, I'm going to Hoi Hin. I was in Bangkok at the time. So she said, you want one ticket to Hoi Hin? I said, Hoi Hin. And she said, Hoi Hin. So I said, who am I to correct the people of the country, right? So, my take on Thailand. First of all, the people are very friendly, very inviting. The people always smiling. Always caring. I know everybody's in a hustle mode. I know everybody has to make money one way or the other, but I really didn't witness that in Hoi Hin. Not at all. I was at a Airbnb. The place was spotless, was clean. It's another thing. You don't know you have an accent until you talk to people, and they're like, "Hello." I'm like, are you making fun of me, or what's up with that? But yeah, excuse that, young people. Thailand is a beautiful place. The place I stayed, where you have the best of all three worlds. You have the privateness, you have the quietness, and you have the partyness, the nightlife, the walking streets, which I didn't go to. Yeah, I didn't go there. People, especially women, they give you the look. You know what I mean? They pretend like they're not looking, but they look. I don't know if it's a good thing, a bad thing, or just a thing. You know, I am an outsider. In Thailand, I actually look like an outsider. I'm taller than everyone. My feet look like canoes. I have a wider body. I'm darker. I mean, there are some dark Thailand people there too. But the women are beautiful. Beautiful all the way around. They're busting their tail. I'm gonna put a clip up and show you. There was a gas station, and it's hot. I mean, it had to be like, this is like September when I touched down in Thailand. It had to be like 90 degrees. It was hot. Now, if you sit in the shade, it's breezy because I'm by the ocean shore. You know what I mean? And but you see these women in the gas station pumping petrol, and there's no fan on them. They're outside. Some of them are in the sun. Some of them are covered up with hat, mask, shirts, long sleeve shirts, long sleeve pants. The only things that's probably exposed is their eyes and their feet. Nobody wears shoes, man. I barely see anybody wear fully closed shoes. Thailand, I love it, man. It's, you know, what you hear on social media, things like that. Some of them are true, some of them I didn't experience. One thing I did experience was the aggression. It's not even aggression, but I know they're trying to make their money. Is the people that give massages. Now, I have no issues with anyone whatsoever, but there was one, maybe two, maybe three. I really didn't look. I try not to get eye to eye or stare or look. You see some lady boys out there that look like women, but you got to double take. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're good at their job, but as me, I don't feel comfortable with a man, period, giving me a massage. Thailand, America, whatever, it's always a woman for me. But like I said, I'm sure they're good at their job. The smiles they give you, man. There was this one lady that I went to, great. She's in one of my videos, just a picture. I told her about it. I asked if it was okay. She said it was okay. So I told her about it. I showed her the picture. She was like, okay. She spoke a little bit of English, but for me, the English is pretty good compared to some others. You know, translator is a great thing. Translator is, everybody should download that. Even when you're trying to buy food and it's in their literature, you translate what it says, because I'm allergic to shrimp, so I gotta be very careful what I consume. I'm out here in another country, and I just don't want to get sick. I don't want to end up in a hospital, God forbid. I'm sure the hospital, the health system is excellent down here, but I don't want to waste my time in a hospital on my journey. I call this a journey. I don't call it a vacation. It's /vacation/journey and / trying to figure out. I give myself a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I love Thailand. I'm going to go back to Thailand, but I want to see more areas. I fell in love with that area. I was supposed to be there 1 week, go to another part of Thailand another week, and go to another part another week. I stayed at HUA HIN for 3 weeks. No, I went to Champon. Champon I was not a fan. At least that one area. I was not a fan. It was calm, it was peaceful, it was too calm and too peaceful. There was nobody on the beach but crabs. But besides that, the people that I had the Airbnb, they were kind people, very considerate. Great place to stay if you had some kind of transportation to go back and forth. I didn't have transportation, so I had to not depend, but I had to ask them to take me around, or they would set up a day where we go see certain things, which was fine. But I usually stayed in my room, and I am not a person to be inside all the time. I'm always outdoorsy. If you see my videos, I love to explore. I love to see different things. At the end of the day, man, I'm doing like 25,000 steps. In the beginning, my feet were burning, blisters up and down, but those blisters became calluses, and now they're good. Thailand. I can see myself retiring in Thailand. I can see myself staying there, but I have to see other places first before I say that. HUA HIN is a great place. I start seeing black people. I mean, like, not dark Thai people, like black people. And when I first got there, I didn't see anybody. I thought I was the only one. And then it was a Thursday. Maybe the week I was there, it was a Thursday. I was like, all the black people coming out on Thursday? Is that a thing? So I met this one particular guy. He was from Jamaica. Big up. He was telling me that they meet up in a certain mall. They meet upstairs and they get together and research. ChatGPT, great. It makes traveling 10 times easier. ChatGPT set up my itinerary, showed me things I can see in HUA HIN. I found some places that ChatGPT didn't know, which is like a bungalow with food, you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to see that. Some of these places that you see on the corner, it might not look great or appetizing. When you get in there and you taste that love that they make, it's great food coming from being a chef. I love it, man. I I can't say anything bad about Thailand. Nothing whatsoever. Now, the one thing I saw was a little. This is when I was going to Champan. I was at a train station in HUA HIN. The train station can take you south to Thailand, and it can take you to Bangkok, and then you transfer from Bangkok from buses to go to, Chiang Mai, or take a plane, or whatever the case may be. So I wasn't too sure what really happened. I just saw one lady run into the security. She was saying in their language, I wasn't sure, but body language, and she was pointing to a person that was over in the corner. I don't know if the person tried to take their purse. I don't know. I couldn't really tell. But something bad happened. So I saw 2 security guards taking care of the problem, right? And I saw the person that they were, apprehending. He must have did, or that person must have did something bad. So they took care of the situation. I know this person got taken care of, if you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about 6 feet under. I mean, they took care of the situation and let that person go. I walked. I had like maybe 2 hours. 2 hours before my train came. I always like to get there early. I don't care if I sit for 2 hours or whatever the case may be. I got a phone. I got my SIM card. I could entertain myself. I could just watch people go back and forth. And I went to a 7-Eleven. Now, 7-Eleven in Thailand is... in Thailand's on every block. If you miss one, 5 minutes later, you'll find another one. They have everything in the 7-Elevens. Everything. I bought my traveling toothpaste and toothbrush, my soaps, my Tiger Balm. Yo, get that. That shit works. For a person that's always in the car, driving back and forth to work, picking up kids, going groceries. Because where I live at, you need a vehicle. Here in Thailand, you don't need a vehicle. You can get around by feet, taxi, scooter taxi, tuk-tuks, Grab, regular taxi. My favorite thing was my feet because it was cheaper. Yeah, it was cheaper. And I get my exercise too. Like I said, I did like 25,000 steps in a day. But yeah, besides the point, let me get back on track. So I went to 7-Eleven to get some water. It was like about $1.50 per baht for water. So I went to go get the water, and I saw that person they apprehend, and they let her go. And like I said, it was a her. It looked like a guy, but it was a her. And she was just brushing off whatever they did to her, and that was it. And like I said, they treat everybody the same. You see things down here that it is not judgmental. Everybody's treated equally. There's no, oh, I'm a woman, you can't touch me, or I'm a man, I'm supposed, no. Everybody gets treated the same, but they treat their own people with respect. The traffic system is one of the things that is mind-blowing. They have their own system. I wasn't trying to get a scooter at all. Screw that. I was not trying to get a scooter. But you see a family of 5 on a scooter, baby in the front, father driving, baby behind the father, the mother on the back with a baby in like their baby hoister, and they're just gone. At the end of the day, they're just going where they need to go. It's incredible. Hoi Hin, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful place. It's a great place to be. Like I said, I can see myself living there as simple as possible. I mean, just my hut, my fan, my food, my stove, my kitchen, my bathroom, and I'm good to go. I learned one thing being here in Thailand, that you don't need a lot. I came here with 3 shirts, 3 shorts, 3 underwear, 2 pairs of socks, sneakers. I came with sandals, but they were hurting my feet. I got rid of them, and I bought some flip-flops. I handed them off to an older individual. I'm sure it didn't fit him, but I gave it to him. And I don't need all that stuff, man. I just need to see people interact with everybody. And there's another thing. I'm getting off that topic. Another thing. You didn't hear anybody arguing. You didn't hear anybody screaming. You didn't hear anybody cursing anybody out. I saw a little accident. They got out, they got their information, the cops came, they did what they had to do, but nobody was fighting, punching each other, nothing. There's no screaming, no people in the public kissing and doing none of that nothing. It's a great place, man. But like I said, Hoi Hin, that was the only place I really visited in Thailand. I didn't go to Bangkok, I just went through Bangkok. I didn't go to Chiang Mai, I didn't go to Pattaya, I didn't go to Krabi. I didn't go to Phuket. I just stayed in Hoi Hin. I got Hoi Hin from a YouTuber called Retire and Go. Look him up. Great guy as far as YouTube. I don't know him personally, but he's one of the reasons why I came down to Thailand first. I came in a backpack, because he had a backpack and a butt pillow. Like I say, retire and go. And I researched a lot. ChatGPT, retire and go. I was waiting. I got all my finances straight. Right now, what I'm doing is that if I do purchase something, it is on my credit card, and I pay my credit card back. That's the way I'm doing it, because I don't want to directly get money or give my credit card to anyone. Not saying anything negative, it's just the way I am. Hoi Hin is great. I'm definitely going back. I still got time before I head back to the US. That's going to be tough. But 2026, I'm coming back longer. So when I leave here, when I go back to the US, I'm grinding. And I got to figure out what I'm doing as far as cigars out. I'll light it later. But I got to figure out what I'm doing. That's why I want to go visit other places. But stay tuned for my other stops. My thing is that when I get to my destination, it's more exciting knowing that I'm going to whatever. I didn't plan anything. I just went with it. I mean, go with the flow. That's my saying, go with the flow. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I did with Hoi Hin. Other than getting advice from that YouTuber and watching a lot of YouTube shows about Thailand. And I hear negative things about Thailand, I hear good things about Thailand, but I've never witnessed anything negative. All positive, especially the smiles. The smiles. Even though our language barrier is uh, broken. Well, my Thai is dead. I mean, I don't have no Thai, but they try to speak English. So I try to speak a little Thai, like hello, hi, and sometimes I forget, but they smile. That smile is so welcoming. But that is my take on Thailand. I didn't witness anything bad. I didn't witness any homeless people. That's one thing I did not see. There's all types of grade of people. You have the rich, you have the middle class, and everybody's an entrepreneur. Everybody. I see kids on a bike selling fruit. Everybody's an entrepreneur. So, yeah, my take on Thailand, I love it. I love every bit of it. If Thailand was crack, I'll be addicted. But yeah, that's my take on Thailand. I love it. I'm going back. Peace. Maintain here. I'm out. Another thing, when you guys book that flight to go to Thailand, respect the culture, the people, and the land. You are a stranger going into their world. Don't be like, okay, I'm better than anybody. I'm gonna come down here. You gotta treat me with more respect because I'm not from here. Nah. Go there, you respect the people, you respect the culture, respect the land. Don't make a fool of yourself because they will take care of that problem. I'm out.